love it when these guys go live. They haven't been live in a while.
Oh, these guys, the ProWrestling 3.
Yeah, look at the new look of the show and everything. We haven't went live. We haven't watched a live episode of this in a while. Should be interesting. All right, let's wait for the show. Let's wait for the show to start.
You're live.
Huh?
From Sunday.
I know I'm alive.
No.
Oh, there we go. All right. Welcome everybody to this live edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. That's right, we're live. I can say a whole bunch of different things. Smelly rhino farts. See, when you knew we were live because I would never say that on a pre-tape. How is everybody today out there in TV land? I can't see any of the things, but that's okay. I've got my phone right here, Johnny, so don't even worry about all that. How is everybody in the chat? Hi, everybody in the room. How is everybody on this beautiful Sunday afternoon?
Well, I'm doing great.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good, John.
I'm doing just great.
Doing all right.
Doing all right. Tired. Yeah, I get it. T?
What?
Is it live? Love you. All right. Glad to see everybody here that's joined us. Good to see you, Wolfie. Good to see everybody in the chat. Like I said, it's been a while since we've been live. Been a lot of shit taking place. We've had to record for a while. I would like to give a live update. Caleb's butthole virginity is holding on by mere threads. In less than 30 days, if he could just hang on.
That much.
Good to know that it's good for you, Wolfie. Without further ado, we had a whole lot of fun stuff take place last night at Elimination Chamber. Let's go ahead and throw up our top story here. The crate made its way to the Elimination Chamber yesterday.
Hell yeah, it did!
Which was awesome. We'll get into that for here in just a sec, but I'm going to go ahead and give a quick summary of what took place yesterday. We had one of the best women's Elimination Chamber matches in recent memory.
Pretty good.
Rhea Ripley, of course, now challenging Jade Cargill for WrestleMania. We had AJ Lee surprising Intercontinental Championship win. CM Punk, of course, retains the World Championship. Randy Orton wins the Elimination Chamber for the men. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. This is the story, as far as I'm concerned, coming out of Elimination Chamber. They asked several things could have come out of that crate, ladies and gentlemen. It could have been a wild beaver.
In fact, several things did come out of that crate.
Several. They all just kind of looked alike. Danhausen was the betting favorite to be revealed in the mystery crate. Danhausen earlier in the day, if you hit me with the next one, Johnny, posted this on his Facebook in Vain and Valor. Be what they fear. Their days are over. Our nights are here. With hate and heartache, I'll strike you down. With rage and rapture, I crush your crown. Which was a beautiful poem. I believe it's an original poem from his wife. All celebrating the fact that this man has officially signed with WWE. He was the man who came out of the mystery crate last night. Fantastic. I love seeing somebody who wrestled in front of 12 people at an abandoned Kmart walked out in Chicago last night at a jam-packed United Airlines arena where Michael Jordan and the Bulls...
we used to wrestle in weren't abandoned.
Right, yeah, we wrestled in the aisles.
But yeah, keep out, though.
We elbow drop bags of dog food. That's how we roll. But no, Danhausen is the surprise. Here's the deal. Give him a chance, guys. He was on TV for less than a minute and a half last night. He didn't cut a promo. He didn't wrestle. He didn't do any of that. There's a lot of hate. Let it go. Danhausen is the perfect guy for WWE. You will see. Watch when he comes in, probably messing with the New Day. Would be fantastic. There's a lot of good that's going to come from this.
I want to see him team up with either R-Truth or The Miz.
I would love for R-Truth to confuse him with Sting. Sting! You've lost weight, man. You know what I mean?
Which one?
Sting, not to be confused with Sting.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about, of course, the musician and not the wrestler. Hit us with the
That's
next one,
what I
Big Bad
thought.
John. Congratulations to Danhausen. There's more congratulations out there. Me too, Wolfie. I absolutely love Danhausen. On NXT this past Tuesday, the playing field for NXT has dramatically shifted. Swipe Right winning the NXT tag titles from Dark State. LaFleur, the new speed champion, which we'll talk about him a little later. And of course, Miles Bourne beating Ethan Page to become the new North American heavyweight champion. Super happy for Miles Bourne. What do you think, Max? You've always been a big proponent of Miles Bourne.
I was super happy to see him win. I thought it was a great match. I am. I'm a big fan of him. He just keeps getting better all the time, and I'm curious now to see if he can, how well he can carry that belt.
Right, to see if he can prove that he's more than just a gimmick. Which is, I hate to say that, but they used his disability as a gimmick there for a little while.
In a way,
in the beginning, they did.
Yeah, I like what they're doing now. I can't wait to see.
He's still a great wrestler.
Oh, he is phenomenal. If you ask me, Randy even put his stamp of approval on him, saying he was the next Randy Orton. Well, there's a lot of people in this business you could be the next of that would be a whole lot worse to be than Randy Orton, let me tell you.
Right.
Especially after last night. I mean, awesome. So cool to see Randy Orton back on top of the Elimination Chamber. Should be pretty interesting to see him and Drew McIntyre. There was breaking news.
Was he on top of it? I thought he didn't climb.
Oh, yeah, he didn't climb, did he? But evidently Javon Evans is hurt, or possibility of being hurt, landing in...
yeah, I hope not. But
Logan Paul's move. There was also a lot of wardrobe malfunctions with the women.
A couple of oopsies.
For the Elimination Chamber. But this whole week has been really big for WWE. We had a lot of title changes, as you see here in NXT. Which I'll go ahead and hit us with the next one, John, which also happened in NXT. I just thought this was a funny Sting pick, but Sol Ruka was attacked by Zarya. This ahead of WWE internally making the decision to repackage Sol Ruka on her way to the main roster. This is the perfect way to do that. Yeah. Injure her. Take her off TV for a month, have her come back with a brand new gimmick, destroy Zarya, and then shoot to the main roster. That's exactly what they need to do if that's what they're wanting. Or save her till after Mania and debut her with the call-ups. Then you don't really have to have much of a gimmick change. But idea is that they want to repackage Sol Ruka into a more cookie-cutter blonde wrestler, kind of like everything that we loved about her in the beginning has already changed by just looking at her. Now we have to put up with now we're going to make you Soul Stratton. And we're going to put you in pink, and we're going to let you carry a dog and a surfboard to the ring. And you can name that dog something cute like Magellan or some shit. And then you can carry around a pacifier. And you can kiss babies and hug fucking small defenseless animals. It's the same fucking bullshit every single fucking time. Everyone loves Sol Ruka because it's Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
They loved her authenticity.
You alright, Jonah?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. But no, so the Sting thing was kind of the, let's see her go up into the rafters and sit like Sting for a year. You remember when they did that shit with Sting? They attacked, I'm not part of the NWO, and no one believed him, and then he sat up in the rafters for a year and collected a paycheck. So they should do Sol Ruka. It'd be way more entertaining than the fucking tag team she was just in. Hit us with the next one, please.
One moment.
You're good?
Trying to make a Facebook post.
Gotcha. AJ Styles officially is going to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. This picture is interesting.
Photoshop.
on its own merit. Yes, very very Photoshop, but love the fact that AJ Styles is going in with Stephanie into the Hall of Fame. So that's the only two we have announced yet, and Mania is less than 2 months away.
I'm still hoping.
We only have two.
I'm still hoping for Leilani Kai.
Don't tease me with that. Don't tease me with that. I would love that to be a thing, and it might be. Excuse me, it might be.
We'll see.
I think perfect time for Bray Wyatt.
I was thinking the same thing.
We started pushing this hashtag a while back. Hashtag Bray for Bray HOF. I hope that it picks up in enough time to get that done. But who else is left? I mean, let's be real here. Cena? But Cena said he wouldn't be at Mania, so you can't do that yet. You know what I mean? You got to give that a year or so.
Are you sure you're
yes.
gonna see him?
You might. I don't.
was just thinking the same thing.
I mean, you might not see him. He might not be there. But he probably will. Who do you induct? Are those the two main names that you put in? But who do you fill the roster with? Who else we have? What's the match? What's the match moment of the year or of the Hall of Fame? What is the next classic match they're going to induct? We inducted Bret and Stone Cold last year as the first match from WrestleMania 13. I think it should be Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart's Iron Man match.
You're gonna do Bret Hart again?
Oh yeah, that's
I was thinking.
or maybe
Undertaker and Mankind.
Hogan and Andre. Hogan passed away here recently. You could bring his son in to accept the award. That's probably never gonna happen. That would be funny though. I mean, Hogan and Andre is a big one out there. Macho and Steamboat.
Are there any female ones?
Ooh, Hall of Fame worthy female. Yeah, but I don't think they'll do it because one of them's in AEW. That would have been Sasha Banks and Bayley in NXT Takeover when the women's revolution really kicked off. But Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Martinez, or no, I'm sorry, what is her name? Monet. Wrong Mercedes. Monet is AEW, so that's probably not going to happen. Now I heard
none of the older matches. Like,
well, but I mean,
I'm talking like Alundra Blaze era type.
If they did a moment, yes. A match, I don't know, because there's nothing really extraordinary about the old women's matches. They were at the time. But compared to some of the high-flying flippy shit that they've been known to do for the last 10 to 20 years, I don't know if anything would hold up like that. WWE never really enhanced their women more than just sideshow attraction or spot filler for 3 or 4 minutes on Raw. They weren't really given good, solid building matches until 2012. To 2013, back when the Divas title was a thing. You had AJ Lee, you had Lita. Lita and Trish started it, but they had to fight for TV time. You know what I mean? Like, they were the first Monday Night Raw main event for women, but they had to fight for TV back then too. It didn't really start picking up until recently. If I had to pick one, Trish Stratus and Lita in the cage on Raw for the belt when Trish retired and Lita beat her for the belt. It would be the one it would come off. If I had to come up with one off the top of my head, that would be the one.
Definitely not a bad one to have.
If you wanted to do moments, you could always do the Dudleys and Mae Young off the set to the table.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Mae Young, I was thinking they sure wrestled that hand out of her.
That's messed up, dude. Why you gotta bring up hands and shit? Why you gotta bring up baby Young? Ain't that what we call it? Handy.
Well, it was
His name was H. Andy. That's what it was.
But was it Mark Henry, the father?
It was sexual chocolate. But it come out as a white hand, so I think she cheated on him.
That's true.
I never thought about that till right in this moment, right now.
Probably
No.
Vince's.
That hand
It's
was
probably
white.
Vince's.
It makes perfect sense. It came out as white chocolate.
So you had old chocolate and sexual chocolate, and you got white chocolate out of it.
Well,
Hit us with the next one, Johnny. Get us out of
when
this.
chocolate does turn old.
Oh, no! Why would this be the next slide? Why? All right, I'm going to try to be nice.
Butt fingers.
Hey, Luke.
Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, a.k.a. Crazy Mary Dobson, which, by the way, I'm sure Pondo is ecstatic for this. A.k.a. I stick my fingers in my butt and then I sniff them like this. Sarah
And
Logan
Valhalla.
has decided, and she had wore horns at one point. Horns were almost as irrelevant as the rest of her career. However, she decided to retire from professional. God, that was harsh. Man, this is live, too. I knew about that. I can't cut it out or anything like that. But no, Sarah Logan retiring from pro wrestling to take to live on a farm and raise her babies. Here's the deal. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. You're a better mother than a wrestler. It's the next one.
Maybe that's
Thank
what she's gotta
you.
take all the time.
All right. Yeah, her career was so bad, John Cena's crying. Look at him. He only cries one lonely tear. That's all they get. So the next one, Johnny. That was my setup for that joke this whole time.
Wow.
Ain't that fucked up? All right. Brock Lesnar's opponent is... these are the candidates for who is the most likely to challenge Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar come out on Monday night issuing
Well,
an
it's
open...
not going to be LA Knight.
issuing an open challenge for WrestleMania. So,
LA Knight doesn't get challenged for anything anymore.
I don't think it's going to be Gunther.
I don't think it's gonna be Rollins.
I don't believe it's going to be Gunther because I believe I heard the plan for Gunther was to possibly retire Rey Mysterio. Which is a rumor going around. LA Knight after last night? I don't know. Seth Rollins, I believe, will wrestle Logan Paul again. In some form or fashion. Whether it be him and a partner versus Austin Theory.
That would make sense.
Now that, Braun's out. Unless Braun's healed by now and is making a surprise return, I don't see Seth getting away from Austin Theory or Logan Paul. Which is cool. They can cut good matches with Seth. Seth's worked both of them. You know what I mean? He knows the ins and outs of both matches. Obafemi is a damn good possibility, but here's the deal. If it's Obafemi, do you risk Obafemi's career? What happens to Obafemi when he loses? Because let's be fair here. If Brock Lesnar is going to retire around SummerSlam, which they've been talking about, it's in Minnesota, it's where he's from. If they're going to retire him in SummerSlam, do you risk Obafemi beating Brock Lesnar at Mania? Or do you give Brock Lesnar that one last WrestleMania win against someone completely irrelevant? And then you have Brock Lesnar, you build Oba, and then you have Oba beat him at SummerSlam. Because then you've established that Obafemi is the guy. You've made, he's had more wrestling matches than the one against The Miz and the one against whoever the fuck he wrestled on SmackDown. So you build him, and you can build towards that. Do you pull the gun this quick? I know it's WrestleMania and it's supposed to be the big matches at WrestleMania. I would rather see Gunther and Obafemi at WrestleMania rather than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Because then at least if Gunther beats him, Gunther beats everybody. It's not, you know what I mean? But Gunther's record since losing the title has been shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's lost everything. He beat Cena and he choked out AJ and shit, but what has he really done? He didn't
Not-
win the
not much
Rumble.
of
He ain't
anybody.
won any of the titles back. He's just kind of been floating since Punk beat him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, he lost to Jay, he
No,
lost to Punk, he lost to, what, 4 people last year? It's just, it seems like it would, I don't know. I don't want Oba and Brock. Not yet. Not yet.
No, I agree with you.
I'd feed LA Knight to him.
Time for that yet.
I mean, if you're going to feed someone to Brock, do LA Knight, at least try to give him some kind of a rub. Because the Usos are the tag champs, so you're not going to have to worry about the Usos. Both Penta and his brother are healthy. We might get we heard about a multi-generational ladder match tease with the Hardy Boys, New Day, and the Usos. And a triangle ladder match would be fucking sick, which was being floated around for a little bit. Well, Monday night, tomorrow night, guys, it's the first Monday Night Raw towards WrestleMania. We're going to start seeing the pictures get bigger, the matches start to progress, and all we can do really is just wait. I mean,
No shit.
As sad as that is, I mean,
That's what we always do.
I just figured there'd be more of a WrestleMania card by now, especially the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame should have started announcing people in January. So that way they could build it. You know what I mean? And now you're giving the first 2 hours away for free. Or first hour each night of Mania away for free. I don't get it. Hit us with the next one, please. All right. What is it? Ooh! Well, I know that's Lola Vice. I don't even have to even think about to whom that is.
That's
It's definitely Lola Vice. Here's the deal, okay? First off, a stink face that I don't know if you can really call that a stink face, to be honest. It definitely was strong enough to eat the paint off of Mr. Iguana's face, but he didn't seem to mind as much. So I'm gonna say,
It's a win.
Internet Wrestling Community 0, Mr. Iguana 12. Hit us with the next one, please. Yes, on a sad note, Leonard Skolnick, or Lizzie McGuire's dad. I don't remember what his character's name was.
Lewis.
Oh, yes, Lewis Skolnick. I apologize. What was the... I can't think of it. He was the dad on
I
Lizzie
just called
McGuire,
him
I
Lizzie's
guess.
dad.
Lizzie's dad.
Yeah.
Also, infamous, like I said, for the Revenge of the Nerds, and son of the great David Carradine. Sorry, this is Robert. David Carradine of Kung Fu and Kill Bill fame has passed away. Unfortunately, due to life ending himself. Robert Carradine is very interesting, very secluded movie star. Didn't really like to go out and live the life.
Well,
Was
read
battling mental health and drug-related issues.
Borderline personality disorder the last 20 years.
Yeah, very funny man. Very the Revenge of the Nerds movies. Even though I was too young to really be watching the fucking movies.
Yes, we were way too young to be watching those.
But it shaped my idea of what comedy is.
We didn't understand that the shit that was
We're not going to talk about the scene with the mask and
distasteful.
we're not going to talk about that in this one.
the
We'll talk about the
distasteful
panty
stuff,
raid.
We didn't understand how distasteful it was. It was just funny.
We'll talk about the panty raid and the fact that it brought black and white people together under one roof in the movie, and John Goodman was an asshole, and I fucking love John Goodman and everything he's in. Revenge of the Nerds, but Robert Carradine passed away. It is unfortunate that him and his father passing away both from
Same thing.
unaliving themselves. If you don't believe the hype of why his dad was dead. But unfortunately, no more Revenge of the Nerds movies, man. I don't really know what to think about that. Like, there was always a possibility when he was alive. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to see what Anthony Edwards has to say. From ER fame, he was the other friend in Revenge of the Nerds for most of those movies. Yeah, he was the original. Was Lewis and Gilbert. Gilbert was Anthony Edwards from ER. He was also in Top Gun. He was Iceman, or the guy that dies. Is Iceman
I don't
with the
remember.
mustache? He's the one that died. Tom Cruise's friend that dies in the original.
I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan.
Yeah, it was or Goose. It was Goose. He played Goose.
Okay.
That was their big break together. Also, Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, Curtis Armstrong, has done voices for Family Guy,
Bajillion.
American Dad. Yeah. He was in Supernatural for a long time. I mean, he'll always be Booger.
Yeah.
But he's played in numerous TV shows, numerous movies.
He was in Dodgeball.
He was in
You
Dodgeball.
want a booger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hit us with an
he's
excellent,
been
please.
in a bajillion things.
We go from someone who has passed away to someone who refuses to pass away. Ric Flair's birthday this year. Ric Flair is a distilled 73, I think. Congratulations to the Nature Boy. One more trip around the sun. All of us together in unison say, woo! All right, here's what the next one, please.
Wait, I'm sorry, that was wrong.
Close enough.
A rare photo of the Milky Way viewed from Mars. I like it. I like it. That's great. Also, do they still make Mars bars?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you can find them at like Cracker Barrel.
Really?
I think so.
I know that's where you find Chunkies.
I know. I get those
I know.
for you.
Oh, I know. I like a good Chunky bar. It's got raisins and shit. It's delicious. That is funny as hell, though. Hit us with the next one, Johnny. Chonda Pierce, infamous for being the Queen of Clean comedy, Benton Civic Center. I don't have the date on there. I will get back with the date of it. I recommend, if you like clean comedy, that you check out Chonda Pierce. She is quite funny. Good night for everybody. BentonCivicCenter.com for ticket sales and information at Chondapalooza. It's her and 3 other comedians, all clean, all family friendly. Benton Civic Center, check them out. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad Joe. Johnny Knoxville, in an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, which I watched when it premiered, says that Jackass 5, as we announced on this show, was coming in June 26th, will be the last Jackass movie. Johnny Knoxville is on concussion protocol. Has been told by doctors that no more concussions.
He's also getting up there in age.
At all, ever again. That's why he went to Fear Factor and has been working through his own fears of not being able to do the things that he enjoys doing.
Now he'll be able to watch someone else.
Said that he loves the show because he didn't realize he would be as emotionally invested with the people on the show. He's cried when people have been eliminated this season, where he's like, I help them face their fears. He says it's all for money and it's cutthroat as shit. He said, but at the end of the day, I'm helping people. We're taking people who are afraid of these situations and showing them, if you're strong enough and you want it bad enough, that fear is only a 4-letter word. Super cool. Johnny Knoxville has always been the man. Said that they asked him about Bam Margera, to which Johnny Knoxville replied with, I'm glad Bam has started to clean up. He's been clean for a little while now. He's starting to do a little better. As far as working relationship, if he is in the movie or any of that, it's probably going to be footage filmed from before because they're worried to have him on set with Steve-O. Steve-O being a recovering addict himself for years. They're afraid that if Bam was that's why Bam was fired from the last Jackass. He showed up fucked up. And they were like, you can't be here. Like, you're going to cause Steve-O to go off, the wagon and shit. We just got all clean and sober, dude. You can't be here. And that's why Bam was locked out of the last movie. he did film a day's worth of recording, I think, which one of the skits is actually in the movie, well, in the 4.5, whatever, that shows you Bam Margera in one scene, which is the scene they're doing the OK Go video where they're a marching band and they're walking across an escalator, one of them fast things you run across, and they all go flying into the wall. One of them was Bam. They never said his name or any of that. He was just in that scene. But congratulations to Johnny Knoxville and the Jackass cast, who are actually filming right now with the movie released June 26th of this year. I'm sure going to be in IMAX, which will be real fun. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. A lot of man penis and balls in IMAX. Why not? What is it? I miss AJ and Cena, but not Goldberg. That's Bret Hart, ain't it? Is that Bret Hart up there hiding?
I'm willing to bet.
Son of a bitch. We know Bret Hart when we see Bret Hart. You motherfucker. Why you even bring Goldberg up? He ain't relevant. That's like trying to talk about Ryback. Why?
Who?
Why? Exactly. Hit me with the next one, Big Bad John. Oh, man. I'm trying to drink.
That's what you call a second-hand.
Yeah, it is. Neither. The sad part of that right there is he didn't pick a single one of those. He ended up going with the robot hand. Remember?
I would too.
Well, I mean, if I had the ability to have sweet robot hands, I would have sweet robot
Right.
hands. That's just the way it is. You could do cool shit
You
with
can
sweet
have
robot
plastic
hands.
shitty hand, or
You
you
can
can have
crush
a robot
things
hand.
like this, not have to throw them like that. You can curse people with robot hands. You can do several different things with robot hands. There's several things you can do with robot hands. I'm not gonna get into that live, but watch out for the Patreon
Careful.
or some shit.
Howard got stuck that way. if you
Howard
remember
did get
correctly.
stuck that way. I heard. Yeah. Here's the thing.
His
Don't put
robot
it in
hand did
reverse.
not-
Don't put it in reverse. You become a missus real quick. Speaking of misses, be sure to check us out on Pro Wrestling Throwdown
Was that a
with
stormtrooper joke because of the
yeah. I thought you knew. I'd appreciate
pew
it.
pew.
I appreciate it. Don't forget to join us everywhere that social media is. Pro Wrestling Throwdown on Facebook, Pro Wrestling Throwdown at Pro Wrestling TD at Twitter or X, as it's called now, as the young kids are calling it. That's right, Bruno. I called it X. I'm sorry. Yep, I know. I'm in trouble. Also, you can find the merch store at streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown, where you can find shoes, shirts, handkerchiefs, cups, Cracker Jacks. You can find Caleb's information to send him ramen noodles at Williamson County Jail. He likes the beef ones. Look into that. You can find all his information online. It's not hard to find him. Send him all kinds of fun stuff and tell him we told you to do it.
Yes.
It'll be hilarious. Send him lube or whatever he needs.
He told you to do it.
I told you to do it. Put my name on it. You can even sign my name as a credit on the bottom. I would be more than happy. I will send you 25 cents an item that you send him. 25 cents. That's 4 items. That's $1. That's a fucking steal. Anyway, buy all of our shit, please. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right. A little bit of information here. I talked about LaFleur winning the Speed Championship from Casper Troy. I love that name. Jasper Troy. On NXT this past week. He is the first French-born singles WWE champion since Andre the Giant in 1988.
It's pretty cool.
Andre the Giant, of course, only holding that title for just a few minutes before trying to sell it to the $1 Million Man. He actually sold it, telling him he wanted to sell this WWF Tag Team Championship. That is his exact words in the promo over the microphone to the $1 Million Man, to whom then was crowned WWE Champion for like 4 days. And then they held the tournament at WrestleMania 4, which Macho Man beat $1 Million Man with help from Hogan to become the WWF Champion at Trump Plaza in Las Vegas. Why do I know that? Because I just do. Hit us with the next one, please. Oh, it's fun time. All right, so I'm going to share my final thoughts segment with with everybody in the room, as well as Maximus and as well as you at home, since we're live. Like I said, I don't like getting political on the show, but it seems like the world in which we live in right now, you kind of can't help it.
Yeah.
And this is a problem for everyone. Go ahead and hit us with the slide, Johnny. Texas drag ban to go in effect next month for the entire state of Texas, starting March 1st. This is, first off, it's disgusting that in 2026 we still have shit like this taking place. You will be against the law after March the 1st for a man to dress in makeup or as a woman and a woman to dress up as a man in the state in any kind of a performance of any kind, even with or without minors present. That was the whole issue at first. Which, by the way, why are you taking your minors to bars in the first place? I've never been to a drag show in my life that didn't take place in a bar or a tavern. You know what I mean? I've never seen children at a fucking drag show ever, and I've been to several. But here's the deal. As a wrestler, I'm going to make this wrestling adjacent because that's what we do here. As a professional wrestler, the state of Texas is known for professional wrestling. It's where the Von Erichs did their business. In Iron Claw, which you can catch on HBO Max. I suggest you watch it.
It's on Netflix now.
It's on Netflix now. Okay, well, it's on Netflix now. Even more people can watch it. The Freebirds, the Rock and Roll Express, they were all big wrestling at the auditorium or the Sportatorium down there in Texas. If you ban drag, then you have to ban professional wrestling.
Listen, drag, whether it be men dressed as women or women dressed as men, has been around since literally the beginning of theater and acting.
Yes.
Like,
William
period.
Shakespeare's the one that came up with it.
They also like to smoke the ganj, which is I saw that thing that you showed me. Here's the deal. I see nothing wrong with any of this. With any drag of any kind. There shouldn't be children present because it's an adult show. It is an adult show. The dancers are free to express themselves however they feel fit.
Now there are
family-friendly drag shows, which are cool as shit. I'm all for those too.
but most of them are not.
Here, what I'm trying to point out is, yes, it can be considered adult entertainment. Okay, so don't let children in. Problem solved. You know what I mean? Why are we banning an entire way of life?
Because they don't like it.
Because they're. This is live. I'm not gonna go down that road. But here's the deal: if you ban that, you have to ban wrestling, which means you have to ban stage plays, which means you have to ban
Broadway.
Next is concerts. Then we'll go from concerts to sporting events, and then we'll go from sporting events to you can't watch this TV show, to you can't watch these movies, to you can't read these books, to you can't go outside and breathe the air the way you want to. Folks, allowing this kind of thing to take place is the equivalent of rolling over and playing dead.
Yes.
You need to stand up for your brothers and your sisters, whether they wear pants or dresses, whether they're man or woman, whether they're white, black, green, purple, brown. It doesn't matter. This isn't a solution to your proposed problem. The solution would be to amicably agree that no children are allowed to be present. I get that rule. I can see that. Okay, fine, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. If it's gonna be like that, we could even give you that, but they shouldn't have to. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Wolfie says, I support drag all the way. I have friends in other states that do drag. Exactly. I mean, it just seems like such a ridiculous thing to be talking about in 2026.
Well, so does most of what we've had to talk about in 2026.
No,
so
that's
far.
true. 2026 has been the longest 2-month year I've ever had in my life.
No shit.
Anyway,
And so did March
Texas is wrong. Folks in Texas that believe in your rights to express yourself, write your congressmen, write your government, right? Write somebody, complain. Be like, you don't speak for us. You don't speak for us. We should be allowed to determine what is good for us to watch, what is good for us to be a part of, what's good for. I just don't understand the hate. I don't. And I'm a wrestling fan, and wrestling fucking is brewed in hate. It really is. I wish wrestling fans. I wish that wrestling fans never see what happens behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Wouldn't be
Unreal
for me.
shows and shit. It's good because that's worked realism. That's not real what you're seeing there. But the politics and I don't know, folks. Anyway, with that's my final thought. Write your congressmen, write people, let them know Texas is being fucking stupid, because they are. Fight for humanity. Fight for the right thing to do. This isn't a wrestling issue. This isn't a art issue. This is a fucking being a good human being issue.
Yes.
So do the right thing. That's all we have for this week. I just wanted to ramble about this at the end of the show. I hope everybody enjoyed our first live show in a while. We will be back with more live shows as we get closer to WrestleMania. Bruno's telling you.
Yeah.
As we get closer to
He's
WrestleMania,
excited.
we are on the road. This is the first step. First stop is Monday Night Raw. And then we're on to Mania. So 2 nights, both first hours of both nights will be free on ESPN and ESPN2. For those of you who don't have VPNs, I suggest getting one so you can watch pay-per-view the way it should be fucking watched. Anyway, with that being said, Elimination Chamber was great. We all had fun. How was everybody doing? Everybody good?
I'm great.
Anybody have anything they want to add that I might have missed from this week?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think I covered everything. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing that I'm leaving out. I don't think so. So with that, as from all of us to all of you, except for those in
Caleb.
Texas, and Caleb's pray for another week of Caleb's butthole virginity, or strength or integrity. With that, we leave you with a from us to you. Keep it there. Also, ramen noodles, Williamson County, chicken. Caleb.
Thanks
Awesome.
to beef.
I said you like beef, didn't I? Send him chicken. With that, we'll see you next week.